Hello everyone, welcome to the second section. We have introduced one mixed world heritage, and in this second part, we will begin to introduce the rest three ones. They are Mount Huangshan, Mount Emei, and Mount Wuyi. Mount Huangshan is known as the loveliest mountain in China. Its beauty and charm were recorded in the art and literature. Can you remember any poem of Mount Huangshan? Okay, I'll give you one. 山中问答，李白。问余何意栖碧山，笑而不答心自闲。桃花流水杳然去，别有天地非人间。Can you feel the beauty of the poem? Can you feel the beauty of the mountain from this poem? This property located in the humid subtropical monsoon climate zone of China's Anhui province. It was originally known as Mount Yishan. The three tallest and best-known peaks are Lotus Peak, Bright Peak, and Celestial Peak. The mountain was renamed Mount Huangshan in recognition of Emperor Huang, the reputed ancestor of the Chinese, who was said to have made magic pills for immortality here. Mount Huangshan is renowned for its magnificent natural scenery. This dramatic landscape includes natural stone pillars, grotesquely shaped rocks, waterfalls, caves, lakes, and hot springs. They are formed by its complex geological history. Nowadays, visitors come here to enjoy the granite peaks and rocks merging out of the sea of clouds. It is known worldwide for its four wonders: the fantastic pines, grotesque rocks, the sea of clouds, and a hot spring, which are 奇松、怪石、云海、温泉。Mount Huangshan has distinctive scents, respectively in spring, summer, autumn, and winter, which earns it the name Earthly Fairyland. Besides, the imposing scenery has inspired some of the most outstanding creations of Chinese painting and poetry. The cultural value of Mount Huangshan's scenic landscape has been held in high esteem since the Tang Dynasty. The second one is Mount Emei. Mount Emei is an area of exceptional cultural significance. The first Buddhist temple in China was built on the summit of Mount Emei in the 1st century. It is located in Emeishan City, Sichuan Province. It is one of the 4 Buddhist mountains in China, with the other 3 being Mount Wutai in Shanxi Province, Mount Putuo in Zhejiang Province, and Mount Jiuhua in Anhui Province. It is of great cultural importance because its role in the introduction of Buddhism in China. The name Emei literally means delicate eyebrows. This name is derived from 2 of the mountain's peaks, the Wanfo Summit and the Golden Summit. They face each other and resemble delicate eyebrows of a Chinese beauty. Its main summit, Wanfo Summit, is about 3,099 meters above sea level. The main scenic spots on the mountains are Baoguo Temple, the Fuhu Temple, the Qingyin Pavilion, the Golden Summit, etc. Atop the Golden Summit, one can enjoy the beauty of the sunrise, the sea of clouds, the sunset glow, and the Buddha's halo. Mount Emei is also notable for its rich vegetation, ranging from subtropical evergreen forests to subalpine pine forests. The climate in Mount Emei is warm and humid, with abundant mist and rain. So the mountain is a well-known natural museum. Then let's talk about the last one, Mount Wuyi. Located south of Wuyishan City, Fujian Province, Mount Wuyi has probably the largest, most typical, and best preserved subtropical virgin forests in the world. Mount Wuyi is the most outstanding area for biodiversity conservation in Southeast China. It helps to preserve a large number of ancient species. Of the typical Danxia landform, this scenic area includes many attractions of exceptional scenic quality. Among them, the most famous thing is Nan Bend Stream, a meandering brook sneaking through 36 mountains and 99 cliffs that are distributed on the banks of the stream. It runs from west to east through Mount Wuyi and is girdled by mountains into 9 bends, hence its name. It is also known for its great historic and cultural value. Mount Wuyi was the cradle of New Confucianism. Its numerous temples and monasteries, many in ruins now, allows development and spread of New Confucianism, which has been influential in the cultures of East Asia since the 11th century. New Confucianism has played a dominant role in countries of Eastern and Southeastern Asia for many centuries. For this last mountain, I'd like to present you 4 lines of a poem to show you the charm of it. 回薄湍流漾翠层，宜游一葛总幽寻。漫亭落日生宵远，毛竹连云动府深。Now we have finished talking about the 4 important mountains in China. They deserve to be inscribed as mixed world heritages for their exceptional natural and cultural importance to China and the whole world. But being put on that list is not the end of the story. Do you still remember the red dots on the map I showed you? There are many World Heritage Sites in danger because of poor management, regional conflicts, climate change, and natural disasters. Nomination and inclusion of cultural and natural heritage on the World Heritage List is not the final goal of World Heritage work. World Heritage conservation is a continuous process. Chinese government has always attached great importance to protecting the World Heritage Sites. For example, the government has allocated 250 million yuan for the restoration work on the Leshan statue from March 2001 to the end of 2005. Cultural and natural heritage is the identity of a nation and the value of a society. Therefore, we must preserve it for future generations. Okay, that's all for this section. Thank you all for watching and participating.